This summer, I needed to read a book for my global food chain class. At the end of last year, we received a list of books that we could choose from. My teacher also gave us an option to choose of our own. So I chose the book, Grain Brain: The Surprising Truth About Wheat, Carbs, and Sugar, Your Brain's Silent Killers by renowned neurologist David Perlmutter. I was interested in reading this book because my father recently got into this grain-free primary diet. So I wanted to learn more about why grains are so harmful to our brain and how they affect us. The concept of Grain Brain is really interesting. The author, David Perlmutter, divides the book into 3 parts. In the first part, he gives the reader all of the information about why and how wheat, carbs, and sugar are so harmful to their most important and essential organ, the brain. Then, in the second part, he helps the reader to put their brain through rehab. He tells the reader how to clean their fridge. He tells them what food they should keep or not keep. Then he tells the reader how to restock their fridge and their pantry. Then he moves on and presents the science behind the habits that support a healthy lifestyle, which include these areas: nutrition and supplements, exercise, and sleep. In the last part, he gives his readers menu plans, recipes, and weekly goals so the readers can have a successful goodbye to their grain brains. This is not another diet book or generic how-to guide to all things preventative health. This is a game changer, Dr. Perlmutter writes about his book. This is definitely a game changer. This book is going to change the way you think about your brain, and it is going to change the way you feel about your beloved wheat, carbs, and sugar. But it also gives you an idea about how little we know about our food and how it affects us. I learned that there are so many food myths that we believe in which are not particularly true. For example, many Americans believe that a high carbs and low fat diet is actually good for them. But, in reality, a low carbs and high fat diet is actually better for them. Our brain gets its energy and nutrition from fat. This is just one example that I can give you. If you read this book, you'll learn more about food myths. I believe that everyone should read this book because this is such a life changer. You are going to learn about things that you never thought of. For example, Dr. Perlmutter writes in his book that many patients came to him complaining about headaches, depression, and mood swings. So he simply gave them a gluten sensitivity test, and many times their tests were positive. So, it was gluten that was causing all of these symptoms. Gluten. I would never think it would be something that we eat so much. I thought it was something to do with our DNA and our genes. This is just one of the many examples of things that you will learn in this book. If you want to read something life-changing, this is the book for you. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been spoken by Nikki DeParis and written by Mia Patterson.